Welcome everyone to today's debate, where we will tackle on the topic, is mathematics discovered or invented? On this side, we have our debaters for the discovered team, Ivan and Carl. And advocating on the invented team, we have Nathan and Jesse. Let us formally begin with this heated discussion with the opening statements on both sides.
Mathematics is not something humans have created. It is a system that we've uncovered that has always existed. Nature provides us countless of proof that mathematics existing inherently in the universe. And a prime example of that is the pattern that we see in nature called the Fibonacci sequence. Proof that mathematics is timeless and independent of human thoughts and interventions.
On the contrary, mathematics is a product of human ingenuity. It is a tool that we created to solve real-world problems like trading goods, farming, and building. While patterns exist in nature, it is humans who assign numbers and equations to them.
Jesse, you mentioned that humans created math to solve problems. But why did they need a tool in the first place? The need to measure and calculate came from the recognizing inherent truths in the world, like the quantity of items or trajectory of the objects. For example, 4 apples existed before anyone invented the numeral 4.
But that's exactly the point. The number 4 didn't exist until humans created it. It's a symbol we designed to represent what we observe. Math as a system, symbols, equation, and even the logic we use to manipulate them. It's entirely human-made.
And that's exactly what makes mathematics a concept that's been discovered. What humans have created are systems, symbols, and equations, not the concept of math itself. Just like the Nobel Prize physicist and mathematician Roger Penrose has stated, various geniuses has come up with theories and equations that further expanded the utilization of mathematics. But all they really did was unveil something on how the universe works. Let's talk about nature again. The Fibonacci sequence appears in sunflowers, seashells, and even hurricanes. These patterns weren't created by humans, nor were they carved. They were already there. The golden ratio is something that's already been since when the universe came to be. As I mentioned earlier by Nathan, it's a system that describes these patterns. Isn't this enough proof that mathematics exists independently of us?
While it's true that patterns exist in nature, recognizing those patterns doesn't prove math was discovered. Math is a framework we invented to interpret these patterns. For example, imaginary numbers, which have no physical representation in the real world, are entirely man-made. They exist because we created them to solve abstract problems.
Imaginary numbers may seem invented, but they're just another layer of mathematical truth we've uncovered. They help explain quantum physics and electrical engineering fields rooted in the real world. If math were entirely invented, why does it align so perfectly with the physical universe?
Math aligns with the universe because we designed it to. Roman numerals and the decimal system are both human inventions tailored to specific needs.
Yes, exactly. Math aligns with the universe because we designed it to. We humans decided to look at an apple or a fruit and say that one physical embodiment of an apple has a numerical value of 1. The world didn't present us with one apple because we invented the value of 1. No, but rather, we invented the value of 1 because the world presented us with one apple. Consider this. If humanity vanished tomorrow, would math disappear? No, of course not. The Pythagorean theorem would not be ceased. The area of the square whose side is the hypotenuse would continue to be equal to the sum of the area of the squares on the other two sides. Planets would continue to orbit according to the gravitational equations that we've uncovered.
But without humans, there'd be no one to recognize those equations. Math exists because we invented it to make sense of the universe. Without us, the patterns would still exist, but the math we use to describe them would not.
That's what we've been pointing out from the start. What we humans make are the system and tools to recognize these equations. We invented tools that allow us to make sense of the universe. But regardless of whether we understand it or not, it was always there and always be. Thus, math is timeless and inherent. And that's the beauty of discovery. The patterns exist whether we notice them or not. Math is the key unlocking these patterns. It's not something we invented, but something we found.
Thank you both teams for a lively debate. Although each team has presented such compelling arguments, it's clear that mathematics' role as a key to unlocking the secrets of the universe gives the discovered team the edge today. Therefore, meaning, discovered team takes the win today.